Liverpool beat everybody, coming a little late for the post-match. Look, all in all, end of the day, 3-0. Finally, good to see Mane, get one in the back of the net, man. He was trying all day. Unfortunate a couple situations. Not as clinical in other situations, but you felt like if he got just that one more shot, he would get it, and he did. So good. Overall, look, we got the win, 3-0. It's not really too much to complain about, but even in that second half, it's almost like, and maybe this is what it is. Liverpool just kind of like, gliding through the game, especially after the sending off, which, again, all respect to Leeds players and manager and all. I don't think they're a dirty football club or mean to do that, but there were quite a few challenges in there that looked really, really bad. And, I feel for Harvey Elliot. I haven't checked the internet or saw what Klopp had to say, which probably isn't much because he probably doesn't even know the severity of it yet. But just it's tough to see that. And listen, after last season, all the injuries we got, anytime we get injuries, it's, you start hoping that it doesn't come to that. Harvey Elliott clearly is a guy that Klopp sees as a mainstay in the midfield, it looks like. I mean, that's just how I see it. It could be a matchup thing, but that's 3 games in a row that he's starting in the midfield when you have, guys like Naby on the bench and also Hendo, obviously. So, it's unfortunate to see him go like that, or to get hurt like that. Again, I don't know how long it's going to be, but either way, and I'm glad they didn't show a replay because even live action you saw was pretty bad, but they didn't show any replays here, American broadcast. But overall, look, we got to be better with the passing though. Against a team like that, you probably can afford to. I hate to say it like that, but you probably can afford to have those kind of mistakes and be able to sort of count your blessings that they don't really capitalize on them. They weren't able to be very lethal at all. They had some shots on target, of course, but nothing that was really, really too much of a scare. So, but a few things to tighten up. Overall, look, we played some really amazing football today in times, even with the stray passes, the giveaways, the ill-advised turnovers and things of that nature, the sloppiness. Still some really, really good movement with the front guys in the midfield as well. So, I think really happy with just how we played all around, for the most part, besides those passes. But other than that, proud of the win. Get ready for Crystal Palace at home. We saw what they just did to Spurs. I know Spurs went down, but got to give credit to Palace for doing it. And I think it's pretty ironic that Vieira is their manager and was able to get a win like that over Spurs. But back to us. Look, it's about just getting the points right now in this time and just keeping pace with the other 2 teams who are at the top, Chelsea and United. Those 2 teams are, to me, it's a 4-team situation right now. I don't. The whole top 6 thing is irrelevant to me. I think it's obviously City, United, us, and Chelsea, and whoever's getting the points every week, we got to match them. As simple as that. So we got 2 nice games coming up. Nice meaning games that you feel like on paper, and even on the field, you feel like we should be getting the max points out of both of those games. So see where we are at that point. But for today, 3-0 clean sheet. That's really something I'm proud about. You feel like Liverpool are going to score goals when they have to, when we need to. Hopefully, it's about making sure defensively we're tight. And I think even last season with those injuries, it was more so about the scoring of the goals. It wasn't really the defense. So now that we got our starters back, I feel like that's something that we won't have to worry too much about. It's back to just worrying about us putting the ball in net. So we did it today. Good. Keep the goals up and look forward to the next game. You guys have a beautiful, beautiful Sunday and a great week. I will see you next weekend.